Chapter 51, Different Ways of Working. Part-time employment is where employees work less hours a week than a full-time member of staff. Entitlements such as holiday are reduced in line with the number of hours worked. Advantages to the business: employ staff when they are required without paying them when they are not needed. Flexibility to increase hours during busy periods or if staff are off sick. More staff working for the business who bring in new ideas. Advantages to the employee: employees can fit work around their commitments such as childcare. Less stress due to better work life balance. Full time worker will work a number of hours equivalent to a normal working week. This is usually 35 hours or more. Advantages to the business: communication is easier with the business as staff are in work more. Line managers have narrower spans of control. Consistency with workload: dealing with customers, employee skills can develop more quickly. Staff may be more loyal and committed to the business. Advantages to the employee: more money can be earned which improves the standard of living. Potentially more opportunities available within the workplace such as training and promotion. Feel more involved and part of the organization. Flexible hours: employees may have the choice of working flexibly within an organization. There are different ways of working flexibly. Work a set number of hours each year. The employee, in conjunction with the employer, decide when the hours are worked to fit in with the needs of the business and the member of staff. Advantages to the business: more people are likely to apply for vacant posts as they can fit the hours in and around other commitments such as childcare. Higher staff retention and lower absenteeism. Advantages to the employee: security that a certain wage salary will be received regularly. Flexibility that hours, days can be worked around other commitments. Can reduce childcare costs. General well-being improves. 0 hours. Employees will not be guaranteed any hours of work each week, although they may be offered many hours or none at all. Advantages to the business: maximum amount of flexibility. Staff work and are paid just when they are needed. Disadvantages to the business: low staff retention as staff may seek out jobs that offer more security in terms of pay and hours. Advantages to the employee: some employees enjoy flexibility of not being tied into set hours, such as students or parents with young children. Disadvantages to the employee: employees may feel pressured to accepting hours even if they are not convenient. Difficult for employees to plan ahead regarding their finances. Permanent contract: they are ongoing until they are either terminated by the employer or the employee. These may be issued a full-time or part-time basis. Advantages to the business: increased motivation and productivity as employees view their job as more of a long-term career. Retain the skills in the organization as higher staff retention. Advantages to the employee: high degree of job and financial security. Skills can develop as business invests in training and development of permanent staff. Temporary contracts are issued for a set period of time, such as retailers employing additional Christmas staff during the peak trading period. After Christmas, these temporary staff will leave. Advantages to the business: flexibility with staffing to meet fluctuations in workload and evaluate the strengths and weaknesses of an employee before committing to a permanent contract. Advantages to the employee: increased flexibility may suit some workers such as students. Ability to work in different organizations and learn new skills. Freelance contract: these are temporary workers, but unlike a temporary contract which will be issued for a set period, freelance employee may be hired on a daily basis or to complete a specific job. A freelance will be self-employed. Freelance contracts are very common amongst musicians and actors. Advantages to the business: maximum amount of flexibility. Staff work and are paid just when they are needed. Disadvantages to the business: no guarantee that staff will be available when needed. Freelance staff may seek out more permanent employment. Advantages to the employee: flexibility when choosing the hours and employers to work for. Able to work for a variety of clients. Disadvantages to the employee: lack of financial security to plan ahead. No benefits of holiday and sick pay are provided by their clients. The impact of technology and ways of working. Developments in technology have had a large impact on how businesses operate. Efficiency: there are many ways that the use of technology impacts efficiency in a workplace. More efficient communication with businesses and their stakeholders. Many businesses have developed their own intranets, an electronic way of sharing information with employees. Other businesses have their own extranets, where other stakeholders such as suppliers can access information about the business. The use of email, video conferencing, web chat, and social media allow effective Widespread communication. Measurement of productivity. Technology can provide information to businesses on how efficiently members of staff are working. For example, businesses can measure the speed in which employees scan items on tills in supermarkets to see who is working the fastest and is therefore the most efficient. Training may need to be given to employees who do not meet set targets. Automation and robotics. On production lines, increases the amount of output produced in a set period of time, therefore reducing the cost of making each item. Technology can also provide high speed quality checks on manufacturing lines, for example, to check the weight of products such as a can of fizzy drink is correct. Remote working. Developments in technology has resulted in changes as to where employees are based. Connection to electronic systems means that more employees can work from home or are able to locate in different parts of the world due to high speed internet and effective telephone connections. Advantages to the business. Smaller premises may be possible. Wider pool of candidates to choose from when recruiting. Lower carbon footprint. Disadvantages to the business. Difficult to monitor and control staff actions. Less face to face interaction with colleagues. Advantages to the employee. Increased flexibility in working hours, helping to support other commitments. Increased number of jobs to choose from. Lower carbon footprint. Disadvantages to the employee. Isolation and a feeling of separation from the business can lead to lower motivation. Lack of separation between work and home life. Large amount of self discipline required.